Okay, so let us begin. Format of this morning is going to be the same as it normally is. I'm going to just continue as I would normally. We'll have some warm-up exercises, things like that. And then after that, we're going to move on to lift chi up and pour chi down. Okay, so we'll do 15 minutes of warm-up, and then after that, we'll do our lift chi up, pour chi down exercises. So just in case we have any sort of new people, we'll just do a very sort of basic set of lift chi up and pour chi down, make it nice and easy, nice and simple, with lots of description. So for those of you who've been doing it for a while, you're able to pick up some extra detail. You can always just, it's always a lesson you can always learn, as it were. Okay, so some simple warm-up exercises just to begin with. Get the spine moving. Let's stand with feet at shoulder width apart. Knees gently bent, back nice and straight. The arms just hang down by your sides. These exercises always come from the very core of the body. So we have this idea, draw mind back. So rather than your mind being out there doing the shopping, it gently comes back inside. Draw your mind deep into your belly. And we're going to make our turn from deep inside the belly. So just gently turn and stretch your back out and see how that goes. See how your back feels this morning. Do the same on the other side. And then we can slowly release the belly, let the hands relax, let the arms be soft. Just turn from side to side. Just feel that tapping, open palm, gently taps onto the side of the body. But of course, you're stimulating the center of the palm as well, just by slapping gently onto the body. As your forearm falls onto the belly button, just tapping there, stimulating that gently too. Back of the wrists, gently slap onto the small of your back, just tapping there and stimulating that acupuncture point too. Knees gently bent. That moves the weight softly to the front of your foot, stimulating an acupuncture point called Qigong right at the front of your foot. Nice long straight spine, head pushing up into the blue sky. On top, you're stimulating an acupuncture point called Bai Hui. So the idea is that not only do we get the body moving, musculoskeletal level, we're also opening up these energy gateways on our body, just to allow any excess energy inside your body to release, just allowing any energy that's required by your body to be taken in. So we move our spines like this. We'll go on to the neck in a bit more detail in a moment. Move our spines like this. But as you can see, your shoulders and elbows, wrists move. You can also see that your hips, knees, and ankles are moving. The whole of the body is getting a little workout here. So just to give a little bit of context to the exercise form that we're going to do, Dr. Pang, interesting character, still alive now in his 80s, I think, early 80s. Dr. Pang was a martial artist as a little boy and a Tai Chi practitioner, won gold medals for Tai Chi all over China, supposedly highly renowned, studied traditional Chinese medicine, but actually his first study was as a Western GP. And so in the 60s, I think, he studied to become a Western style GP, 7-year course. And then after that, he did another 7 years to become a traditional Chinese medicine doctor. all the time studying Qigong. And it's said that he became renowned for his Qigong across China and for his healing ability. I think he worked on quite a few high-profile people in the Chinese government. And eventually they offered him a healing facility called the Medicineless Hospital. Well, that's what it became. That's his nickname. It's called the Hashua Center. That's a sort of a encapsulated, compacted version of Dr. Pang's life. The interesting thing about it is that he was apparently taught by something along the lines of 18, I think it was 18 grandmasters of various different healing styles, Qigong styles, which is unusual because you only ever tend to have one or two masters, really, but he had 18. And the idea was that they found him to be such an excellent person that they actually beat a path to his door to actually give him information. And so Dr. Pang synthesized all sorts of forms from across China into Zheneng Qigong. Zheneng roughly translates as wisdom Qigong. Wisdom of the body, wisdom of the mind, I suppose. And so, yes, Dr. Pang created a form. I think his first one was called Flying Crane, something like that. And he thought it was a little bit dangerous. And so then he decided to make Lift Chi Up and Po Chi Down, which has quite a few elements of his first form in it. But it becomes this very easy to learn, very simple to use, but extremely effective Qigong set. And so most people can pick up Lift Chi Up, Po Chi Down in an afternoon or a weekend with great ease. And then that's all you need. You can do that for the rest of your days if you wish. A bit of ambient advertising. Of course, I have an online course you can find from my website. Teach yourself, Lift You Up, Po Chi Down in an afternoon. But the idea is that once you have this basic knowledge, that you can really find your way to the deepest healing through Lift You Up, Po Chi Down. Okay, so hold that thought for a second. Let's slow this exercise down a bit. And then let's expand it a bit. Let's look back over the shoulder, really turn your neck as well. So this exercise can have the effect, chi reaction, of making you feel a bit dizzy. So if that happens to you, concentrate on your toes. Squeeze your toes against the ground. Really connect with your toes against the floor. Feel that space between your big toes and the floor, the index, middle, ring, little toes. Really experience it and just spend a few moments being in your toes and thinking downwards. And that starts to balance the energy in your body using a principle called Yi Dao, Qi Dao. Where the mind goes, the energy flows. Yeah, so Dr. Pang, he created his form, Lift Chi Up and Po Chi Down, as the first healing form. And when you went to the Medicineless Hospital with some chronic illness, some terrible disease, and very often it was given as the sort of last chance saloon when Western doctors had said, nope, can't do anything about that. And then people would go to the Medicine's Hospital. And he had this astonishing cure rate where 5% of people had a miracle instantaneous cure. And then about 40%, 45% of people were cured over a period of time. Another 45% were put so sort of deeply into remission that it was almost impossible to tell that they'd been ill. And then there were some people who, unfortunately, of course, didn't make it. But the bulk of people had this incredible ability, or this incredible being in this space was able to heal them using this simple exercise we're going to do this morning, and also using mind activity to calm, relax, settle, and center themselves. Okay, so let's look at that as we go. Let's just slow this down, gently bring this exercise to an end. You don't have to stop abruptly. Just let everything slowly, gently come to a stop. Now we just gather some chi to balance ourselves. Put your hands in the earth and imagine lifting up a huge ball of chi. You lift it up above your head, and then when you draw it down, it moves energy from the top of the head If you feel dizzy, it takes the dizziness away, moves it down into your chest, and the target is deep in the belly. So we draw it down to the belly, and then settle for a moment, and then let the hands relax, and the chi continues to flow back like a circuit. Let's do that again. Lift you up and gather. Gently pour the chi down through the body, bringing about balance, moving any excess energy from your head, moves the excess from your chest, brings all of the chi deep into your belly to store, and then relax the hands and the chi flows. And normally 3 times is enough to make you feel more stable. If you want to keep going, please do so. It's not a problem. You can always catch up with whatever else is going on, but getting yourself stable and steady is the key thing. So you might find yourself needing to do this 10 times or not at all. Perhaps 3 is just enough to bring you back into perfect balance. Okay, so we're going to do some simple forward and back bends. We've rotated our spine, so now it seems like a good idea to bend forward and backwards to stretch our spine. And so let's just gather the hands up another time, lift them up into the air, and then we're going to coordinate our arms and our ears. That's just going to bend the neck, so the body stays straight, and the arms parallel to the ears just tip over the top of the neck. And then when they're bent over, you can then start to roll into your upper back, roll into your middle back, roll into the lower back, and just let the body gently hang down. Keep the knees soft. Can you relax the back of the neck as well? Really take the pressure off the back of the neck. Just let the body hang and relax. Okay, so when we're in this posture here, we imagine splitting our foot into quarters. Gently stretch down towards your toes. Just a little extension, and then release. And then in line with the roots of your toes, gently stretching down and release. And then in line with your insteps, gently stretching. You see we get a little bit deeper with each bend and release. And the last one back towards the heels, or if you're flexible, just go as deep as you wish to go. Great. And then just let the body hang here. There's a device for getting us to stand upright. We point our tailbones way up into the blue sky behind us, and then we swing the tailbone towards the front of the body and start to stack the spine up. And then we try and bring up the arms and the ears as one piece again. So that just gives an extra little stretch to the nape of the neck. Hands up to full height. Okay, so now we're going to open up, breastbone to fingertips. Gently lean back and open the front of your body. Stretch upwards and release back. Your knees and hips will drift forwards a little bit. You lean back, stretch up and back, stretch up and back. Okay, hands up into the blue sky. So again, we're not pressing the arms against the ears. We've got them just beside each other. Let's just do that. Arms and ears go over, which bends our neck. And then when they're parallel to the floor, upper back, middle back, lower back, body hangs down. Doesn't matter where you get to. Just let the body hang, let the neck hang, let the knees be soft. Our first little stretch takes us down toward the toes. And release in line with the roots of our toes. And release in line with our insteps. And release in line with our heels, deep bend. Relax and release, body gently hangs. Lift the tailbone and point it up behind, up into the blue sky behind you. Gently move the tailbone towards the front of the body, and we start to assemble the spine on top, bring up vertebra by vertebra, and then joining the arms and ears again, trying to bring those up as one piece to stretch the neck. Add a little bit of extra work to the neck, up to full height. Give a good stretch up. Knees and hips can drift gently forwards. You lean back. Try and open up from the breastbone right up to your middle fingers. And then stretch up. Gently back. You can softly exhale and breathe in as you stretch up. Gently back and up. Gently back and up. We're going to run through this exercise twice more, but try to do it with straight legs this time. So if you can lock your legs straight while you do this, it'll give you an extra hamstring stretch. So just tip over the head and the arms. Body stays straight. Upper back, middle back, lower back. Legs stay straight
Let the body hang wherever it naturally hangs. If your hamstrings are tight, you won't go down as far, but that's not a problem. Doesn't matter. Just let the body gently hang. The back of the neck is soft. Good. So let's extend softly down towards our toes. And then release. In line with the roots of our toes. And release. In line with our insteps. And release. In line with our heels. Body hangs, body relaxes. Good. So lift the tailbone up behind, push the tailbone towards the front, roll the spine up and bring up the head and the arms and the ears as one piece, stretching up into the blue sky. Knees and hips drift forward. You can lean back. Okay. Up. And gently back. Up. Gently back. Up. And gently back. Good. Hands into the blue sky. Last time then. So again, coordinating arms and ears, just tipping over the nape of the neck. Body stays straight. And then the upper back bends, then the middle back bends, then the lower back bends. Legs stay straight. We relax our way down. Okay, just let the body hang here for a moment. Tuck your tummy in slightly. Perhaps you can shift the weight softly forwards towards your toes and just really feel the hamstrings open up, stretching up the back of the leg. Back of the neck is soft and relaxed, head pointing downwards. Great. Okay, so again, make our little extensions downwards. So stretch down toward the toes and release. In line with the roots of our toes and release. Toward our insteps and release. And then back towards the heels, deep bend. Great. Body relaxes and hangs. Lift the tailbone up behind, push the tailbone towards the front, roll the spine up, and bring up the head and the arms and the ears. Stretch up to full height, stretch up. Knees and hips drift forward, you can lean back. Up. And gently back. Up. And gently back. Up. And gently back. Good. Okay, so just bring the hands slowly down the sides, let them relax down, let your chi soften and relax down. Everything settles and calms and relaxes in your body. And then again, we can just gather chi, hands in the earth, lift chi up, draw the chi up above the head. Just a rebalancing exercise. Once again, we've done it before. Draw the chi down from your head, move it down deep into your chest, move it down deep into your belly. Just hold there for a moment. Chi gathers in the belly. Then let the hands relax as if making a circuit. So if you know your yin and yang, yin earth, lifting up beautiful yin earth energy up into that fiery blue sky, yang energy, perfect mixture of yin and yang pouring down through your body, drawing the chi down, focusing the chi deep into the middle of your body, deep into the middle of your belly, holding the chi in the middle of your belly, and then relaxing and continuing. Okay, we'll do one more. As I say, do 10 more if you wish, but one more is normally enough. This really helps if you're feeling wobbly. Of course, you could always sit down or lie down, whatever feels right. These exercises are for you. Okay, so we just finish off a little warm-up set before we do our lift chi up and pour chi down with some side bends. Okay, so let's just draw the right hand up into the air. So just lift your right hand up and take a nice breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to head over to the left-hand side. So right hand goes over the top. You breathe out towards the left. You can support yourself with your left hand if you wish. Take a breath in. Just try and stretch from your right shoulder to your right middle finger as you breathe out. Breathing in. Exhale, stretch.
Breathing in. Exhale, stretch. Breathing in. Stretch. One more time. Breathe in and stretch. In breath takes the right hand up into the air. Out breath swaps hands over. In breath, stretch up with the left. As we breathe out, we go across to the right. Great. So if you want to support yourself, that's fine. Breathing in. From your left shoulder to your left middle finger. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe in and stretch. Okay. Breathe in, lift up the left hand. Swap the hands over as you breathe out. Breathe in, stretch up on the right. As you breathe out, head over to the left side. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe in, stretch to the left. Breathe in, gentle stretch. One more, gentle breath in and stretch. Breathe in, bring the right hand up. As you breathe out, take the right hand down, left comes up. Stretch up into the blue sky. Exhale over. Left hand points right. Okay, breathe in. Exhale. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. So when we breathe in, we lift both hands up into the blue sky. As we breathe out, we gently drift the hands down. Last time of gathering chi then. Hands go deep in the earth, lift chi up. Pour the chi down through the body, guiding any excess energy from the head, moving any excess energy from the chest, drawing it all deep into the belly where we store our energy. It's called the lower energy center. Release the hands, connect down through the legs into the earth. Okay, let's gather again. So in Chinese, the energy centers are called dantian. So we've got one in our heads. We pour chi down into upper dantian, the upper energy center. Another one in your chest. Pour chi down into the middle dantian, middle energy center, and eventually down to the main one, the belly, deep inside. And then relax the hands and the chi flows down. Keep going if you need to keep going. Otherwise, we're just going to draw our hands to our belly. So lift up one more time. Gently draw the hands down. Settle the hands on the belly. Allow the chi to go deep inside. So as I mentioned, we're on YouTube at the moment, going live. If you're watching on YouTube, then the idea is for the next couple of weeks, this Lift You Up, Port You Down class is going to be free. And then I'll only be giving the warm-ups for free, and you can come and join me on my Zoom channel. This little warm-up we've just done is always there, just so everybody knows, it's always there on my YouTube. So if you decide that you want to just do the warm-up exercises, you just look on YouTube and type in warm-up and Jeremy Colledge warm-up, or on my site warm-up, and you'll find it. Okay, so the idea now is just to, having sort of moved the body and got the chi moving and got everything flowing and stretched the body out, we now do our lift chi up, pour chi down. The idea is to be in what's called a Qigong state. is to really relax your mind and soften your body. If we're working in this Qigong state, then it becomes much more difficult for us to injure ourselves. We just want to be soft, easy, open, and relaxed. And just letting the Qi move rather than worrying about the muscles. So don't worry about your form. It's not important. Just get our minds behind this set of exercises. And in time, we'll easily pick the form up. It's no problem. So as we stand here for a moment, we've got our feet in shoulder width or a bit wider. We've got our knees gently bent. We've got our tailbone slightly moving towards the front. It's just tucked in a little bit. There's an acupuncture point between your legs called Hoyin. You imagine lifting it up. You imagine lifting Bai Hui up. So these two kind of move a center line up through the center of your body. They say lift up Bai Hui, lift up Hoyin. So it's kind of closing gently between the legs. This energy field in the center of the body, moving gently towards the back. So we have this idea, tailbone sitting down, moved slightly forwards, lifting between the legs, this closing of the energy toward the back, and then a nice long straight spine. Chin tucks back a little bit, top of the head pushing up, tailbone pushing down, knees bent. A lot of information, but don't worry, you get it in due course. So when you find your nice comfortable standing stance, and believe me, sometimes it takes a while to do that. Sometimes when you first start doing your Qigong, your feet are on fire and you think, oh, I can't stand like this much longer. That's fine, give them a little shake. Sometimes you find a pain between your back and you have to adjust your back. But have faith, it all improves. It all gets better with practice. So we gently keep our practice going. In this state here, we just gently close our minds and draw the mind back inside. Move the mind down behind your hands, deep into your belly. Soft, easy breathing, settled and relaxed. You can feel that lovely connection with your feet in the ground. Perhaps you can imagine your feet like tree roots extending into the ground, tap roots holding onto the earth all around, really making this kind of deep, intimate connection. And of course, the idea of roots is they go down, but energy comes up as well. So you can just imagine now you've plugged yourself into this wonderful source of Qi energy flowing into your body. Same with the top of the head. Imagine stretching the top of the head into the blue sky. Blue sky Qi pours into your body. Lovely straight spine with this Qi pouring down. So you're in the perfect place to harvest wonderful energy from nature all around you, from the earth, from the heavens. It all starts to gather behind your hands, deep in your belly. Lower dantian, the lower energy field, gathering Qi, becoming strong. Let the whole body relax and quietly expand your mind so we don't feel trapped inside our heads anymore. We can let our mind gently drift through our body. So what's troubling your body today? What would you like to work with? Imagine your mind like a lighthouse that can beam a great beam of light deep inside your body, wherever it's needed. So perhaps you've got a sore lower back and you could just flood that with light, or sore knees, you could flood that with light. Perhaps you're working with something a bit more challenging, something to do with your liver or your kidneys, whatever it might be. You can beam light deep inside those organs. We don't have to keep that focus. We just sort of bring our attention to it. Your body automatically knows where to heal anyway. But you just say to your body, this is what I really want to do. This is where I really want to heal today. And your body will take that as its focus. So as we gather energy in with our exercises, it'll all go to healing that anyway. So we scan through the body. Imagine feeling outside your body. Just feeling into the room you're working in, or the space you're working in, the area you're working in. Just imagine you can just expand a little bit more. Imagine blue sky Qi. So Dr. Pang often asks people just to imagine that. Everybody can think of a beautiful blue sky day. So just imagine dissolving yourself into the blue sky. Imagine the blue sky in your body. Suddenly there's no difference between inside and outside. You can't really tell where you end and the blue sky begins. Just allow your body to soften and dissolve, soften and relax. We take up this nice, easy stance because you can't really do Qigong when you're feeling stressed. So we just allow ourselves to soften into this idea. Whole body relaxes, mind expands, mind becomes clear, clear like a beautiful, clear mountain pond of water that's just reflecting the blue sky. Crystal clear water reflecting the blue sky. Your mind, empty and crystal clear. Body, soft, open and relaxed. You connected with all the chi around you, chi connecting deep inside you. So when we bring this healing chi inside, then it starts to change our bodies. Old issues and problems can just be washed away. Fill your body with chi today as we run through our lift chi up and pour chi down exercise. So just before we begin, just imagine your connection to me. You and me, intimately connected. But also you connected to everybody in the class. We also say no time, no space. Connecting to people across the globe. There are millions upon millions of people doing exactly what you're doing. Some at this very moment. Some are about to begin, some have just finished. But with the idea of no time, no space, why not connect with them all? Connect with the energy of them all. Connect with the energy of all the Zhejiang Qigong teachers across the globe. Connect with the energy of Dr. Pang. We all connect as a huge, vast information network. So the great thing is that all of these people have good information that you might need, but also you're putting your good information in as well. So we have this information store, this wonderful library of chi. So if you need some healing information today, it's there in the field for you to gather. Feel the potential to heal yourself today. So in this lovely connected way, this is how we do our lift chi up, pour chi down. We try and keep our mind in this space, soft and relaxed, body open, really connected, receiving good information, able to heal ourselves. So let your hands drift down by the sides of the body. We have an instruction called step on chi, and that's basically close your heels, close your toes until you come back to the feet in a standing posture together. Can you put your feet entirely together? Maybe it doesn't work for you. You can maybe have them a little bit apart. I have to stand at a slight angle. I've got fallen arches. But whatever, we bring them as close as we can. We sink into our knees. Tailbone drops down. Chest relaxed. Arms hanging down. Shoulders soft. Let the shoulders relax. Palms gently face towards the back. So this is how we begin our lift chi up and pour chi down. You turn your palms to face towards the back and lift the wrists up to 90 degrees. And with the palm open, we just gently push the hand forward. It's about the length of the hand. And then we draw the hand back beside our thigh. Keeping the fingers lifted, push forward and pull back. Push. You'll find this is a common command to lift you up and pour you down. Pull. In Chinese, tui and shou. We'll keep to English today. Push and connect down. Pull and imagine you can gather energy into your body. So when we push, we're imagining whole body dissolving out into the chi field. Gently push and dissolve your body. And when we pull, we imagine we can draw healing energy deep inside the body. So a tiny little movement, but a really big idea. Push and let your body dissolve into the chi field. Pull and gather some healing chi deep inside your body. And then just let the hands relax and the middle fingers point down. We can pick up a ball of chi. So you lift a beautiful ball of chi up and bring it in front of your belly. The middle fingers, imagine them streaming chi back into your belly button, deep into the energy field inside. With your pinkies, you turn your palms to face down. With your pinkies, you gather your hands to the sides, gather your hands right to the back, and we hold another ball of chi here. Middle fingers streaming chi into the belly, but this time from behind. We gather the hands up the side of the body to touch a little point underneath the armpit called Da Bao. So it's just underneath the armpit on the side of the body. It's on the center line. You tend to touch it. It sometimes makes you jump. It can be quite tender. Now we're sending chi from the middle fingers deep into the center of the chest, filling the center of the chest. This is the middle energy field. The middle energy field supports your organs. So send chi deep inside. Imagine it gathering in your chest. Just push the elbows gently toward the back. Release the hands toward the front. They come out to shoulder height and shoulder width. And then draw some chi back and send it in through your third eye. So we're pointing the chi in through the space between your eyebrows, top of the nose, sending chi deep inside. And that's going into the center of your brain, into, well, around the pineal gland, pituitary gland, upper dantian, the upper energy field, filled with chi. Imagine your brain filled with chi, everything in your brain working well, all functions of your brain strong, no fog, total clarity, everything working well. And then we can just drift the elbows gently open, drift the wrists open, whole thing opens out into a lovely straight line, out across the shoulders, and then turn the palms to face down, little scoop of the hands, lift chi up. So we're not going as high as we can, we just bring the hands gently into the prayer position, just above the crown of the head. Okay, from here we can stretch now, from your heels, tailbone, fingertips, up into the blue sky, nice long stretch. And then we bring the heels of the hands straight down over the crown of the head, in front, down, down, until they settle in front of your heart. Just make a little connection there from your heart deep inside your chest. Okay, so that's the opening, and the closing is very similar to that. There are now 3 sections in the middle, which are the exercise parts. And they kind of, section 1 and section 2 mirror each other. Section 3 is a bit different. But anyway, so how it begins, just turn the fingers forward, extend the hands out to shoulder height to shoulder height, and then open up your little fingers, ring fingers, middle fingers. So you've got a triangle in front of you. Bring the triangle up to 90 degrees, and then open the hands out so they settle in front of your shoulders. So the wrists will be about shoulder height. So what we're doing is pushing and pulling here now. Push with the heel of your hand, gently push out. Relax the fingers. Just lift your shoulders a tiny bit as you roll the shoulders back deep into the socket. Really try to relax the shoulders down your back as you soften them down. And then with the heel of the hand, wrists come back to 90 degrees, push out. So you see it's a circle. Relax the hands, lift a gentle lift, roll the shoulders back, soften the shoulders down, wrist at 90 degrees, push out, push out. Relax. Pull. Draw the chi deep inside. Pull. Couple more. Pull. Pull. Last time of gathering energy deep into your body. Pull. Soften the shoulders down. Imagine the energy going deep inside. Push, gently push out, gently push out. So we've got a tiny little exercise that closes this off. We just open the hands to the side, just a shade, and then we bring them back in front. Gently open and close. Gently open and close. Push the hands out and bring them round the horizon in a great wide arc, opening the hands out into a lovely straight line. Same exercise, but out sideways now. I'll show you the reverse view. Okay, so push with the heel of the hands, really push out, relax your hands. We lift the shoulders just a tiny shade to squeeze them together. They come to meet, and then we try and drop the whole shoulder blade down the back, bring the wrist to 90 degrees and push out once more. Relax the hands, lift the shoulders. Oh. Relax the shoulders down. Oh. 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 One more time. Imagine blue sky being drawn deep into your body. Oh. Blue sky sinks deep into your belly. Whoosh, expand out and push out and open. Same little exercise, but this time we go up just a shade and down. Gently up and down. Up and down. Relax the hands, turn the palms, lift chi up, draw the chi up over the crown of the head, and then we just relax our hands and just let them pour chi down through the body, as if you were standing in a wonderful shower of chi pouring down through your body, whole of the body, filling with energy. It's like being in a shower of chi. We're not washing ourselves empty, though. We're washing ourselves full of fresh energy. Stretch hands to the blue sky. Release shoulders, elbows, wrists, hands down over the crown of the head, gently forwards to the third eye. Let's follow the center line down, going all the way down to our belly button. So we're drawing chi down the center line of the body, and eventually the middle fingers arrive at the belly button. Press, send chi deep inside. So we have this chi flowing deep inside. Imagine gathering all this amazing energy. Just the middle fingers pressing the belly button, but all this chi you've gathered from above has been drawn down, is streaming deep inside your belly now. Work around the waist, drawing chi slowly round. We're heading round to the small of the back. So just press your middle fingers against the small of the back, level with the belly button. This is a point called Ming Men. So again, we're sending chi deep inside the belly, but now from this aspect. Okay, so we have a lower exercise to do. We're going to take our fingers down to the tailbone, and we're just going to continue the center line of the legs. Just bend gently down, soften your way down. Knees are soft. We're heading down towards the Achilles tendon, if we can. Go down as far as you can, and then gently bring your fingers round the outside of your feet and put your hands on top of your toes. Okay, so hands are on top of toes, fingers kind of mirroring the toes. Back of the neck is relaxed as much as possible. And if you can't touch the top of the toes, you can just have your hands hovering above the toes, mirroring them. The exercise, shift the weight softly forwards into your toes. Just mind your balance when you do this. Move the weight back to your heels, and then start to straighten the legs up. Go gently forwards and sink into the knees, going down. Rock backwards and draw chi up. So as you go forwards, you can imagine extending down into the earth. As you come backwards, you can imagine drawing energy up into your body. Go deep. Draw up. Like some Cartesian pump, deep into the earth. Back and draw chi up into your body. And then just let the body hang here for a moment. So this time we come up the front of the body. We just maneuver our fingers in between our feet to our ankles, and then up the shins, drawing slowly up. Gathering chi up, drawing chi up. We slowly come up to the belly button, press belly button, send chi deep inside. So just imagine all this amazing energy flowing deep inside, gathering deep in the belly. An abundance of energy. Lower dantian chi becoming abundant. Blood and chi flowing well. And then just let the hands relax down by the sides. So that's section one. We've completed section one, and section two is pretty much a mirror of that. So you've seen most of everything that happens. So section two, just before we start, remind ourselves, soft knees, sinking the tailbone down, lifting Hoyin between the legs, nice long spine. Top of the head pushes up into the blue sky. So here we have this good opening posture, ready to begin section two. Just draw the hands up at the side of the body. So we float the hands up. They gently float up to shoulder height. We bring the wrists up to 90 degrees. We softly push out. And here we are at this sideways exercise again. Push out with the palm of your hands. Just let the fingers relax a little bit. Lift the shoulders and squeeze the shoulders deeply together. Let the shoulders relax down. Chi flows into your belly. Push out from the heel of the hand. So when you push, you imagine you can dissolve out into the blue sky. When you relax the hands and pull, you can imagine taking this blue sky chi deep into your body to heal yourself. Soften the shoulders down, gathering chi. Push and expand out into the blue sky. Pull to harvest this wonderful healing chi deep into your body. Soften the chi inside. Let's do it twice more. Push out, push. Relax the hands and pull. Last time. Push and expand. Pull and gather chi deep inside. Then gently push the palms out. Gently push out. It's the same little exercise as before. We move the hands forward. This time it's just about the width of your hand. It's a tiny movement. And then you bring them back, straight line. Gently forward, straight line. Gently forwards, back in a straight line. And then we push the hands all the way around the horizon, drawing them round to the front, round to shoulder height, shoulder width. This is the last time for this forward exercise. Again, focusing on the heel of the hand, it's just underneath the pinky, little point there called Shen Men. Push Shen Men out. The hands relax. Lift the shoulders just a shade and roll the chi deep back into your body. As the shoulders relax down, the chi goes deep into your belly. Once more, when you push out, you expand from the core of you out into the blue sky. Inside. Just a couple more times. Last time. Gently push out. Gently push out. Raise the hands up just a shade, and then down to shoulder. Gently up and down. Gently up and down. Let the hands relax. Turn the palms to face up. Lift chi up and pour chi down. So again, pour the chi down through your body. Torrent of chi pouring through your body. Fill your body with chi. Okay, so now we release our shoulders, our elbows, and our wrists. The hands lightly touched by Hui on top of the head. Then they drift forwards to the third eye. So we press on the third eye between our eyebrows, and we send the chi deep inside. Imagine sending this deep into your brain. Imagine your brain really benefits from this incredible flow of energy. Then take the fingers over the top of the eyebrows, over the temples, over the top of the ears, all the way around to the base of the skull. You'll find a kind of knobble on the base of your skull. Press there as well. Send chi deep inside. So imagine filling your brain. Imagine filling the chi deep into your brain stem. And then we take the fingers down the spine. So just push the fingers down, get the elbows up in the air. And as you push the fingers down, we imagine sending chi down our spine, flowing it all the way down to the tailbone. Just release your elbows and wrists and hands. Draw them underneath your arms. Bring the back of the hands together. And so now the chi is flowing down from the spine, heading down towards your fingertips. Continue to take the fingers down. Press on the small of the back as we've done before. Send chi deep inside. And then draw the hands around the waist to press the belly button. Send chi deep inside. We gather energy this way. And the lower exercise for one more time. So send the fingers down the front of the body, heading down, sinking down, relaxing down, and getting towards the feet. Can the fingers go in between the feet, all the way around to the front, to the toes? Can the fingers relax on top of the toes? Make sure the back of your neck is soft and relaxed and the head is really hanging down. Fingers can sit on top of the toes if possible, or mirror them, hovering above.
Watch your balance. Okay, send the weight gently forward into your toes as you bend your knees. Work the weight back to your heels. Straighten the legs and imagine drawing chi up your legs into the belly. Forwards and deep into the earth. Back and gather chi up. Forwards, go deep into the earth. Back and up. Once more, deep into the earth. Back and draw up. Deep into the earth. Back and gather. One last time. Deep into the earth. Back and draw chi up. Let the body just hang and relax. Back of the neck is soft and relaxed. Okay, so we have to come up the back of our legs. Move the fingers along your feet, along the outside of your feet, heading back towards your heels to your Achilles tendon. Fingers in between the Achilles tendons, coming up the back center line of the legs. Come up slow though. Please don't rush. You can make yourself very dizzy. So we just come up very slowly, bring the head up very slowly. Eventually, when your fingers get to the tailbone and you're ready, you can bring your head up, bring your hands up to lightly touch the small of the back. Send some chi deep inside. All of this wonderful energy you've gathered can be then sent deep into the lower dantian. Fill this lower energy field with energy, with chi. Draw your hands around the waist, lightly touch, send chi deep inside. Same story, deep inside the belly, energy gathering here. This vast store of chi that's going to keep us going through the week. This wonderful energy, deep inside. Let the hands relax down. Okay. So section 3 is quite different, but don't worry about that. It's all easy to learn. So while we stand here, we can just remind ourselves, soften the knees a little bit. Tuck the tailbone, tiny bit forward. Lift Hui Yin between the legs, lift Bai Hui at the top of the head. Tuck Ming Men back. Tuck the belly back. Nice long spine. Chin softly drawn in. Okay, so here we go. Section 3. We just lift the ball of chi up, but it's a bit of an angle this time. Just lifting this ball of chi up in front of you. Big ball of chi, draw up and up and up. Bring it up over the crown of the head. Once again, release the hands and just allow the energy to pour down through your body, chi pouring. Good. So we just release the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the hands come down over the crown of the head. This time they split to the side of the head and they just come in front of your ears, drifting along in front of your ears, drifting along your jawbone. And then the hands end up just in front of your shoulders. So wrists at 90 degrees, hands quite close to your shoulders. We always start with the right hand first. So give your right hand a push. And eventually you'll start to feel it getting tensed up. When it's almost at full push, you can let it relax. And the right palm faces towards the left-hand side. So this is the clue. We're going to turn our waist to the left. So turn your waist to the left and the arm goes round with it till you get to about 90 degrees. When you're approaching 90 degrees, press your thumb against the middle section of the middle finger. It's a point called Zhong Kui. And then from here, we continue to turn if there's any more turn left. Bring the arm round behind the shoulder. Let the body come back to the front and search underneath your collarbone just to press underneath the collarbone, halfway between the center of the chest and the tip of the shoulder. You'll find you can just go up under the collarbone into a slightly sort of tender hollow. It's called Qi Hu in Chinese. So you press thumb into the section of middle finger, middle section, middle finger, and then middle finger presses up underneath the collarbone, Qi Hu. Left hand does the same, push with the left. Left hand relaxes. Turn the waist to the right, carrying the arm. Approaching 90 degrees, thumb presses middle section, middle finger. Curl the hand round behind the shoulder. Let the body come back slowly to the front. Middle finger comes over and presses up underneath the right collarbone into Qi Hu. So we're just going to take a breath in and squeeze these acupuncture points. So breathe in and squeeze. As you breathe out, just gently release the pressure. Breathe in and squeeze Qi Hu.
Breathe out to relax. Breathe in and squeeze Chi. And breathe out to relax. So all we do is just move our hands forward, releasing thumbs and fingers, opening the hands out. And then you slide the right hand over the top of the left hand. So they're almost like a sort of begging posture for a moment. And you bring the heels of the hands together, bring the forearms together, and really open up the back of your wrists. This posture here is called the lotus flower in blossom. So as if nighttime, we let our lotus flower gently close. Then we bring our hands into the prayer position, palms touching, and bring that down just in front of the heart. Let me see how we're doing for time. Up, bang on. Okay. So now we go into our closing section. We can add an extra sort of few moments of meditation into this space here before we close if we have enough time. But today we've been going a bit more slowly, so we'll just carry on to our closing. Okay, so we're drawing the hands gently up in front of the face. And then we take the hands just over the crown of the head. And then we can extend. Give yourself a stretch. Open your spine. Heels, tailbone, fingertips, blue sky. Then let the hands drift down a bit. And let the knees soften down a bit. And open up little fingers and ring fingers and middle fingers. And then split the hands apart as if a great wide rainbow of chi was coming down to your shoulders. And at shoulder height, scoop. So the hands are flat. They gather chi round to the front, shoulder height and width, and then just send this chi inside your brain. So we have this lovely idea of this ball of chi, little fingers sending chi in through the third eye. Imagine your brain filling with chi. An abundance of energy deep inside. Blood and chi flowing well in your brain. All functions of your brain returning to perfect working order. Imagine that. Clarity. Everything working well. Drift the elbows backwards. Let the hands come underneath the arms to lightly touch this point. Da Bao on the side. Send chi into the middle dantian, the middle energy field deep in the center of your chest. Supports your heart, the heart commander, the emperor of all the organs. And then the lungs, the pancreas, kidneys, and your liver spleen filled with chi. Blood and chi flowing well through the organs. All functions of the organs. Perfect working order. Imagine that. All functions of your organs. Perfect working order. And then we just let the hands drift towards the back, pointing towards the horizon behind. Back of the hands start to move towards the front of the body. When they're in line with the side of the body, just turn the hands over with a flourish. Send a wave of chi out into the blue sky. Now we're going to gather some back for ourselves. So we gently draw a ball of chi back towards the belly. So traditionally, it would be left hand first for guys, right hand first for ladies. We take this lovely sort of big ball of chi and we draw it back. But if you're going the other way around, it doesn't really matter. It's what's right for you today. Touch hands onto the belly button. So we've kind of lined up the center of the palm with the center of the palm, with the belly button, with this energy field deep inside, with the point on the lower back, Ming Men, this kind of huge axis of energy through the core of your body. Deep inside you, this lower energy field is abundant with chi. Blood and chi flow well through your body. All of the muscles, joints, open, flowing well. All of the functions, perfect working order. Just imagine that. Perfect working order. Sometimes your body takes a little longer to respond, but then we know it will do eventually. Every single day you give a little bit of good healing information, and it nudges itself in the right direction. All functions of your body, perfect working order. All functions, normal. All functions of your body, normal. So as we stand here, we imagine deep in our belly, this vast supply of chi that we've built up doing our Qigong. Imagine that you can take it and run it up your spine into your brain, illuminate your brain with chi, illuminate your neck and your shoulders with chi, pour the chi down your hands to your fingertips, fill your whole spine,
the ribs, your upper torso, middle and lower torso. Fill up your hips, tailbone, pelvis, down into your thighs, your knees. Bathe your knees in qi. Down into your calves. Bathe your ankles in qi. Achilles tendon. Bathe your feet in qi. Whole of your body filled with qi. Abundance of energy in every cell. Blood and qi flowing well. All functions returning to perfect working order. We also imagine something called the Wei Qi layer. Imagine you've got a sort of 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter layer of qi all the way around your body. Like a protective suit of qi. Just imagine you have this wonderful layer of qi protecting you. So just imagine how you look. You, this being of light, qi in every cell, this wonderful protective field of qi around your body. And now we imagine your qi body, which is like a meter in front, a meter behind, meter left, right, up, down, a beautiful bubble of qi around you, which is kind of your protector, but it's also the connector to the outside world. So we see ourselves as being of light inside these wonderful fields of qi, everything working well, all functions of our body returning to perfect working order, all functions normal, all functions of your body normal. So now we put a big smile on our faces. Slowly open your eyes. Let the hands release down. Just shake out your hands a little bit. You can move your legs around. Okay, so we've got a closing salute for each other. So what happens is that we say hao la. Hao la, if you know your Chinese, means good already, means everything is already sorted. So it's kind of like everything we've worked for, fixed and done. So I put my hands, well, we put our hands up in the air. I count 1, 2, and then we shout hao la. And we'll do that 3 times. The suggestion is the first hao la is for you. The second hao la is for your friends and your family and everybody around you. And the third hao la is for everybody. So let's get the hands up in the air. 1, 2. Hao la. 1, 2. Hao la. 1, 2. Hao la. Lovely. Very good. We've got a little salute we make as well. It's called entirety hands. So I think, you know, the Buddhists have this kind of posture like this, and the Taoists have a sort of posture like this, I think. But entirety hands, you bring your right hand up, and your left hand down, and you pull the fingers together, and the thumbs on top. Oh, thank you very much for being here today. It's been an absolute delight. If you've been watching on YouTube, then it'll be free next week as well. And eventually I might be cruel and only do the warm-ups on YouTube. And then you'd have to come and join me on this Zoom channel. You can have a look on Quantum Qigong for all the details. Very good, people. Have a lovely to see you. Go well. Have a great day.